NATO members are to create a sky shield over Europe as Putin rattles his nuclear sabre over Ukraine. Vladimir Putin's horrific invasion of Ukraine stumbled strategically, and renewed nuclear threats have now pushed Western allies closer in a joint defense plan. 15 European nations have agreed to start the development of a sky shield to enhance defenses from aerial attacks. The plans, which are intended to be integrated into pre-existing NATO defense capabilities, aim to give protection from all air and missile threats. In a statement released this evening, the military alliance said that defense ministries from 14 NATO nations and the addition of Finland gathered in Brussels today to sign a letter of intent putting the initiative into motion. The Sky Shield, which may bear some resemblance to Israel's own Iron Dome, was spearheaded by Germany and was strongly welcomed by NATO Deputy Secretary General Mircea Geonan. It aims to create a combined defense system through the common acquisition of air defense technologies and missiles. The initiative hopes to use off-the-shelf solutions to create a flexible and scalable way for nations to strengthen their deterrence and defense in an effective, efficient, cost-effective way, according to what NATO statement said. At the same time, the Military Alliance Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg told reporters that NATO would be closely monitoring Russia's upcoming nuclear exercises, but would not be scared into withdrawing its support for Ukraine. He said, "We will not be intimidated. Russia's nuclear rhetoric is dangerous, reckless, and they know that if they use a nuclear weapon against Ukraine, it will have severe consequences." The meeting in Brussels was the first since Vladimir Putin announced the annexation of 4 regions of Ukraine, began a partial mobilization, and issued fresh nuclear threats. The Russian president used a speech to warn NATO and Western allies that he was willing to use nuclear weapons to retain the stolen territories. As the war in Ukraine pushes towards its 8th month, European leaders have accused Putin of underhand tactics to break European nations' resolve, including the cutting off of gas supplies via the Nord Stream pipelines. Germany is one of several European nations that is suffering acutely due to the energy crisis. Mr. Joanna commented, "This commitment is even more crucial today as we witness the ruthless and indiscriminate missile attacks by Russia in Ukraine." He added the new assets, fully interoperable and seamlessly integrated within the NATO air and missile defense, would significantly enhance our ability to defend the alliance from all air and missile threats. The UK was one of the nations that agreed to the Sky Shield, with Defence Secretary Ben Wallace pictured among European counterparts for the signing of the letter of intent. Several Balkan and Scandinavian nations were also signatories, along with Belgium and the Netherlands. Finland, along with Sweden, applied to join NATO earlier this year in the wake of the initial invasion of Ukraine. Both nations have since been invited to meetings and acceded to the military alliance in July. However, for them to be full members, their accession needs to be ratified by all the members individually. The 2 remaining are Hungary and Turkey. If installed, the new Sky system, the Shield, will resemble a scale-up version of the Iron Dome of Israel, the defense system developed by Israel to fend off short-range missile attacks. The system, the first of its kind, was developed to find and intercept missiles while in flight, and since its deployment in 2011 has proven highly effective against Hamas rockets, despite the original design including parts from a toy car. In 2021, Israel-Palestine crisis following clashes in Jerusalem. Israel Defense Chief says 4,300 missiles were fired towards Israel. 680 of those fell short, they said, while the Iron Dome was able to intercept 90% of the remainder of the missiles. This is pretty good. This is by Alex Phillips on Express UK. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.